Hello friends, today I am super excited about starting our new series on the very new topic, that is limb lengthening, which is a very hot topic, and who didn't want to be taller in this world today. So this is the only channel in India where a limb lengthening surgeon who is himself doing limb lengthening surgery, especially cosmetic limb lengthening, not only on Ilizarov surgeries but cosmetic limb lengthening also, presenting you all the information about limb lengthening, deeper detailed information about limb lengthening. So this is my surety that you will get the genuine information, the reasonable information, and most scientific and recent information about limb lengthening on this channel. So all those persons who are serious about height increase, who want to get height increase, who is having limb length discrepancies, who is having deformity, and they are thinking of limb lengthening surgeries, do subscribe our channel, because in coming subsequent videos you are going to get a lot of information and all your queries will get cleared. So hello friends, I am Dr. Sunil Saini, trauma and Ilizarov surgeon, expert in limb lengthening, deformity correction and pain management. I was the chief operating surgeon of height increase info team from 2021 till November 2023, and very recently we have started our own setup for limb lengthening, deformity correction at our hospital, Global Hospital and Trauma Center, Pataudi. I have the experience from the last 3 years. I have the experience of doing more than 70 plus cosmetic limb lengthening surgeries, and I have performed hundreds of deformity corrections and pure Ilizarov limb lengthening in LLD cases. So today we are going to start this series of limb lengthening, and in this world today, limb lengthening, especially cosmetic limb lengthening, is becoming very hot topic because everyone wants to be taller. Even few inches will add to your personality, will add to your personal life, will add to your professional life. So you will get all the information, genuine information about limb lengthening in this channel, and gradually over the period we will give you total detailed information on various topics of limb lengthening. So not taking your much time, we will start with limb lengthening. So in introduction, this is just an introductory video where I am just explaining about limb lengthening. Many of you people who are already searching for limb lengthening must have mastered on these topics, but those who are really searching for something, those who have just started searching the limb lengthening or about limb lengthening surgery will get insight in this. So limb lengthening is a procedure to lengthen the bones in arms or legs. So friends, when we talk about our arms and legs, this is our upper limb and lower limb. In upper limb we have humerus bone, and in forearm we have two bones. So we can lengthen arms also. Similarly, in the lower limb, when we talk about lower limb, we have femur or the thigh bone, and in the leg we have tibia and fibula. So most commonly lengthening surgery, and especially cosmetic limb lengthening surgeries, are performed for lower limb in femur as well as in tibia. So it's a gradual process where we lengthen the bones in arms or legs, and it's a gradual process that not only lengthen the bones, but there is soft tissue also. Now on this side you can see this is skeleton and this is our whole body. So you need to understand it's not only a job of lengthening the bones, but over the bones there is muscles, there are ligaments, there are tendons, there are nerves and there are arteries. All these things also need to lengthen appropriately so that we get a good lengthening without any deformity or without any complication. This thing you need to always keep in mind, because many times people think that yes, you will pick the Ilizarov and we start distracting as much as possible, but that is not the case. You need to understand that your bones are also having the bones. Along with bones, there are muscles, there are ligaments, there are tendons, there are nerves, there's arteries. All these things also need to lengthen. So there is a limit for everything. Coming to the history of limb lengthening, we should always be thankful, and all the surgeons, especially orthopedic surgeons all over the world, are thankful to his greatest surgeon, Dr. G.A. Ilizarov, who has discovered this method of lengthening during World War II. And this is the heart of limb lengthening, the process which we discuss in detail later on, distraction osteogenesis. This great gentleman in World War II had treated a lot of patients who have limb-length discrepancies in which the limb were totally damaged, and he only discovered this technique of distraction osteogenesis, where he postulated that whenever a specific rate if bone is distracted, then new bone formation can take place. And we all, especially who are interested in limb lengthening, all the orthopedic surgeons are very thankful to this greatest person who has discovered this heart of this surgery and which has evolved over the period of time. And who didn't know this gentleman who is basically the father of limb lengthening surgery? Dr. G. A. Ilizarov had given the pure Ilizarov surgery, and over the period later on, this greatest student of Dr. G. A. Ilizarov, Dr. Dror Pele, in 1992 gave his own method, and which is born to the cosmetic limb lengthening, from where the limb lengthening history has changed to a lot, and that is called limb lengthening over nail method, was given by this greatest surgeon, Dr. Dror Pele, and it is his contribution that today the cosmetic limb lengthening has evolved so much in India that today we are talking about precise max nail, which is the most recent nail, expendable or internal nail, where lengthening can happen and other person doesn't know that you have gone for lengthening surgery. So we are always thankful to Dr. Dror Pele, and I have learned Ilizarov surgery under him. We have seen a few of the lectures under him. We have attended his online CMEs, and I am fortunate enough to learn a lot of things from him online. Now, in short, we are discussing about the methods. Friends, in subsequent videos, we will talk about each and every method in detail so that you can get more deeper and deeper and your all queries will get cleared. Coming to the methods, basically there are three methods of limb lengthening right now. One is pure Ilizarov limb lengthening method. Another is lengthening over nail method, where you can see there is a nail inside. And third is the totally internal nail method, where nail is completely inside and there is no external device. Similarly, when we talk about indications, the most common indications of limb lengthening is limb length discrepancy, where your one limb is shorter as compared to other, which can be because of trauma or your infections, anything in past. Constitutional short statures, if you are dwarf, if one is dwarf, that is called constitutional short stature, then also it's an indication of limb lengthening. And nowadays, which is very much common all over the world, is stretcher or cosmetic limb lengthening, which we are going to talk later on in details, how cosmetic limb lengthening has evolved from a pure Ilizarov to internal nails. So these are the pure Ilizarov method. This is my case, where we have, in trauma case, we have lengthened almost 8.98 centimeter by with the help of Ilizarov. Pure Ilizarov method, we can see how beautifully there is new regenerate formation. These another cases which were done by me, lengthening over nail method in tibia and pure lengthening over nail in femur. Coming to another method, and the last method, which is called internal nail, where all nail inside, it's expendable nail, where there is no external device. We need to use a motorized device to lengthen this, lengthen the bone. So, and this is a straight nail. Now, most recent nail is your precise max nail. So friends, this was in short introduction about limb lengthening, where we have covered what is limb lengthening, what is indication of limb lengthening, who are the greatest surgeons who have developed these techniques, and what are the recent methods of limb lengthening or various methods of limb lengthening surgeries. I request you all who are seriously interested in knowing limb lengthening surgery, who are looking for limb lengthening surgery, to subscribe our channel, because in the subsequent videos we are going to cover multiple topics. For example, what is stretcher limb lengthening or cosmetic limb lengthening? What is limb lengthening discrepancy? What is the science behind limb lengthening? The next video will be science behind limb lengthening. How can limb lengthening happen? What are the methods of limb lengthening? How much we can lengthen? What is arm span? Factors which are responsible for the success of limb lengthening. We are going to cover possible complications after limb lengthening. Who should do limb lengthening? That is a very important question. Who should do limb lengthening? Quadrilateral over cross lengthening, diet for limb lengthening, what is the adequate diet in patient of limb lengthening, preoperative planning, ideal age for limb lengthening, expense for limb lengthening. We are going to cover a lot of topics. So almost there will be 40 to 50 videos on this. And you can also suggest us on which topic you want more clarity. So I request you to subscribe our channel so that you can also give us advice if you want to get more and more information about this topics. Go to our channel where you can see other methods also, where we are treating a lot of disease of spine and other pain management without any surgical intervention. and in the subsequent videos we will tell you each and every steps, each and every methods, each and every complications of limb lengthening, cost of limb lengthening, everything will be covered in detail. You can also give put your comments so that we can improve more and more, and we can give more information to the genuine people who are looking after limb lengthening. I assure you, you are going to get the best, genuine, researched information, and we will also show our results of limb lengthening of various methods. So friends, we will see you in next video where we are going to cover the topic of science behind limb lengthening. Thank you.